Welcome back to the History Lab here with Mr. Uhrig. Today in world history, we are still learning about our core concepts before we dive deep into world history. And to continue on with the economics theme of our chapter, today we are talking about trade. Okay, so if we are looking at our objectives here today, there are three. I can define key vocabulary such as trade, import, export, and tariff. I can describe why countries trade with each other, and I can describe how geography can affect trade. So, if we are on Google Classroom, you should see World History with Mr. U. Whether you're in Clark or Wayland, this should look the same for you. At the very top today, you'll see a link to the textbook. Let's go ahead and click that. You could wait for this, or you can just go ahead and click Take Me There Now. So once you get here, this is exactly what's going to be on your screen. You come down here to the icon that looks like a book. We'll click that. Open a new window. Click that again. And then finally, when you click that, you will have access to our textbook. Let's let that load for a second. So once our textbook loads here, it'll have this as the cover page, if you will. So let's find out what page we need to be on. If we come back over here to Google Classroom, today we're talking about trade, as I just said. If we click the title of the assignment, you'll see over here it says your work. Now this here it says Test Uhrig, but it'll have your name right here. So you click this. Open with Google Docs. Let that load here. Finally, this pops up, and here's today's handout. So we have 10 questions total. We have some vocab, some writing questions, and we're on pages 34 and 35. So if we come back over here to the book, let's go to Menu, Table of Contents, and let's find those page numbers. It'll take us directly there. That way we don't have to click so many times. Right here, page 34, Lesson 8, Trade. We'll click that, and it'll take us directly to that page. Very useful tool within our online textbook. So once it loads here, we have trade. That's what we're talking about today. Let's read page 34. If you click next, we can go ahead and we can read page 35 once that loads. And once you're done reading those two pages, we can start with some definitions. So now we're here on page 35. Let's read page 35. And then let's go back to 34. First definition on our handout we want to look up is trade. So we'll find trade. So we are back on page 34 here. The first word we're looking for is trade, highlighted in yellow as all the keywords should be. We click this. We see it's the exchange of goods and services in a market. So that is what we are going to go back here to our handout and type. Now before you start typing, I would ask you that you come up here to this A with a black line under it and change the color of the font to either blue, green, or a purple. Any of the three. So that way, once you start typing, you'll see that it types in blue. So that way it's a little easier for me to see and tell the difference of where the question is and where your answer is. Be sure to watch the video that is attached on Google Classroom as well, right here where it says why do countries trade. And be sure once you are finished, you click turn in so I know that it is completed for you and I can give you a grade. Let me know if you have any questions, email or message me. Always here for you. And as always, good night and good luck.